here. Rehydrate while I dehydrate.
I got my tequila. Noche week.
Noche.
Carpe Noche.
Seize the night. See, no fireball.
Oh, ignite. Let's ignite the light. No, ignite the night.
Hey y'all, Jenny here.
Hey guys, Trump here.
And welcome back to Spillin the TEA with the bees. UFC Noche this
306.
weekend. Ooh.
O'Malley versus
Murad.
Murad.
But I like the co-main event, Grasso versus the Bullet Valentina. I don't know her last. I mean, I do know her last name, but
That's a hard one to say.
I like Bullet Valentina. So it's gonna be a good card. I think it's
We
gonna be
got.
fun.
I think
I got a different flavor today.
new flavor. We're gonna see
Look, it's red.
2 new belt
Red for
holders
Trump.
Saturday.
Trump 2024.
2 new champions coming to light in Noche.
What do you think?
Yep, I do.
Murad and
Murad.
Valentina.
The grunt.
The
runt.
bullet.
Or that's just what O'Malley called him. The runt.
The runt.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know what you got. I feel like I have like
Just 2 days away. Oh, take it all off.
it's like I'm a teacher over here. It's a very teachery dress. I don't know.
Well, what is mine?
Trump.
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 Very
With the
American.
new chain.
We actually went to the store today and it was kind of weird, awkward. We were sitting there looking at chains
Awkward.
and she's like, well, I haven't really been paying attention to the chain you want. I only pay attention to what Kelsey and Morgan
That's
wears.
not what I said.
That's
The
exactly
other
what you
night, we were drunk on some tequila, and Kelsey, we were watching the podcast, and he was like, I want a chain like Kelsey's, which I think Kelsey's is gold. I could be totally
His
wrong.
is like yellow gold.
Right,
I
and
don't like.
the one
I
that
don't
I
like.
ended up getting was white gold.
I don't like yellow gold.
This one is the Miami Cuban chain that he got a couple years ago for Christmas. So he's been wanting one like Kelsey's. Well, so I told Lincoln to research it because I don't really flippin' know.
Really don't know.
And so I like when I see pictures of Morgan pop up or pictures of Travis pop up. I've been trying to
It's
pay
like your
attention to.
background picture.
I've been trying to pay attention to their chains a little bit to try to get a feel for what Brandon's talking about. So I really didn't know, but I like it.
Well, thank you.
I love it.
You want some?
I mean, probably, but I do like it. So here we are.
Here we are.
Thursday.
Thursday. Well, new tea, or actually new passports came in today.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Mhm.
so we paid for expedited, which we could have saved like $130, I guess, because
But
you
would they
didn't
really?
need to do that.
Would they really expedite it? If not, though,
I don't know. So we went and got them
less than
just
2 weeks.
ago.
Less than 2 weeks ago, Monday. It was
And
2
like
weeks
when we
Monday.
checked the status, like yeah, like we're just now available to check the status of them, and like his says status not available, and mine says in process, and then they arrived today in the mail. So
Watch out, Cancun.
cheers to
And it's not the one in Chipley.
the passport officials. Don't be giving our restaurant away. They'll run out of chicken wings like Fresh Market.
We haven't even had their chicken wings. We had their mushrooms. That's crazy. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I thought about getting them. They're kind of pricey. They're kind of expensive, and let's see. The Mexican restaurant on the beach has good wings, and they're not expensive, but they're not anything like our wings. So we're looking forward to fight night. Looking forward to some wings. We're gonna start a detox next week, but we're not going to give up our fight night wings.
Hey, talking about too expensive. I know this is way off topic.
Okay.
If any of you guys have ever been to the east end of Panama City Beach, there's this hidden treasure called Bikini Bob's. Right? And
This is not what it's called.
what is it called?
What is
At the Slummet.
Yeah, it's not. Is it called Bikini
It's called
Bob's?
It's called Bikini Bob's.
It is.
Anyways, and
Okay.
so I was reading at one of our condos. They left a really like a glowing review, except for this one portion of it, said that everything was fabulous except Bikini Bob's was too expensive. And it's like,
They have 99-cent beer.
yes.
If it's called Bikini Bob's, that's at the summit, there's 99-cent
And so
beer.
I laughed and I was telling your mom, I said, oh, it's a great review, except Bikini Bob's is.
Is it really Bikini Bob's?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And she had the same look as you did. It's like, WTF, like.
99-cent beer.
I don't know,
mean,
like.
Patches and Bikini Bob's all day long. Have you ever been to Patches and you survived the moldy beer? Comment below, because that used to be my favorite beer.
But was it really as moldy as Buffalo Wild Wings?
Well, no, but you know, when you're with people who think they're too good for a little bit of mold, you know, becomes a whole nother story. A little bit of mold, a little bit of dirt won't hurt.
Well, the news story, the headlines, Taylor Swift.
We still, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel any negative feelings towards Taylor. I won't discuss my negative feelings, but
We will not. Not today.
we already knew she was a liberal. I really liked how she always pushed vote, 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 vote. I mean, I know she endorsed, I think probably like,
Barack and
she endorsed the same person
The
that
Clintons.
Theo endorses, Bernie Sanders. She
Okay.
endorsed Bernie Sanders and someone else, your dude, I think Noah Khan said he would have loved to have lived in a Bernie Sanders economy.
what?
Yeah. I think it's the healthcare.
I think
it's
we're
the
just gonna go
healthcare.
light a match in Lake and Drew and burn all that shit up, man.
I think it's the healthcare that Bernie talks about.
The
Like
Canadian
it sounds
health-
really
It's the Canadian
appealing,
healthcare. It's just like the
especially
Canadians.
for people who pay so much for it. Like it sounds appealing, and it sounds appealing that like it's like equal across the board.
Right.
But Kamala Harris, how I don't even understand. Like even if you are a Dem, like how do you vote for her? And I know people say the same thing. Like if you're a Republican, how do you vote for Trump? Because blah blah blah. Okay, I am voting for America. I am voting to save our children. I am voting to. I'm not voting because I love Trump.
I'm voting
you
for
know?
my wallet.
I'm voting for our country. If you vote for Kamala, you like want us all to die. That's kind of the way I feel. I don't know.
I mean, Trump says she puts out, so I mean.
That debate stuff is crazy. We probably should have just skipped it, but we watched it. But he did not do a good job. I mean, like, she was rehearsed. There was, like, the whistleblower came out today, said that the questions were leaked to her. They were sample questions that would be very close to the questions, and that she would not be fact-checked. And all of that makes sense. She was so well rehearsed. She knew what to say. She had notes she kept looking at, like not thumbing through, but she had notes like, okay, I gotta talk about this next, and I gotta be sure to hit this point. And like, probably most cringe of all is like when she walked all the way over to Donald Trump's podium to shake his hand, because that got all you libtards out there who don't like Donald Trump thinking that Kamala is the bigger person, when really she's malicious.
Right. Well, when the debate started, she had like a 3-second head start before he could
She's
even come around the
gonna
corner.
get all the way. Like
Right.
that was their plan. That was their plan for her to get all the way
Right.
over there before.
Oh well, it is what it is.
Everything was designed to sway young women voters. They wanted women to support Kamala. They wanted young women to support Kamala. Swiftie probably even like, I mean, she doesn't need to get paid out of the campaign. But that shit was probably all planned. Because during the debate, the ads that were generated, the commentators at the end, making Trump look so bad by saying Kamala, like he chose to say that. By having Kamala go over to him, or the topics that they talked about, they tried so hard to persuade young women voters. And then Swift comes out the next day with, I endorse Kamala. And not only that, she endorsed Walsh. Who endorses a man who lets cities burn?
Taylor.
She did. So our oldest, she's 12, and she's a big Swiftie, but she's taking it pretty hard right now. So we're not making any rash decisions. She's still a Swiftie. We still like Taylor. I mean, not everybody is going to have the same beliefs as you, and a lot of people who don't pay taxes or go to the grocery store or purchase gas.
Well, she pays taxes and all that.
Oh, okay.
But she never.
But not from like.
She doesn't.
Not.
see the effect of it because the amount
Yeah.
of money she
I was
has.
gonna say not from earned money, but that's not true because she works hard for her money still. But a person of that caliber does not see where the economy has the middle class. And
Right.
then Kamala wants to talk about the middle class, and it's just like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
There will be no more middle class with Kamala.
All right, what other tea you got?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at my list.
You got a list.
Yeah, it's not very lengthy tonight, though. Oh, this might be my favorite news of all. The Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, blocked the Pride Week celebration. That is a woke agenda that they will not support.
Go,
That's shot-worthy.
go woke, go broke.
Let's go. So, no Pride Week at the Chiefs game. I'm sure Kelsey and Taylor have something to say about that. I still like Kelsey. I still like Taylor's music, and when I saw her last night on the VMAs, I wasn't like, like, we already knew that about her. That's already something we knew. Do I think that she should have endorsed them and not just said, go vote? No, but we already knew she was a liberal. So, anyways, cheers to the Chiefs. Cheers to whoever had the backbone to say,
Actually,
no, we are not going to do that. They showed a picture of Andy Reid, but I don't actually think that's
you know, Kamala, you can have Taylor Swift, but Trump, you got Kid Rock.
A lot of people are like, who needs that boozy loser? That's what they're calling him on the Chiefs
Who?
page. Kid Rock on the Chiefs Kingdom fan page. Kid Rock's being called all kinds of names because they're like, where were you? Take this shot. Cheers, y'all. On the Chiefs fan page today, probably the biggest conversation going on that page, one of the fan pages that I'm on, is you people that are complaining about Taylor Swift endorsing Kamala, where were you when Kid Rock endorsed Trump? And then it's like hundreds of comments about how irrelevant Kid Rock is, and he's just a boozed up loser, and he's washed up. Kid Rock is a fucking icon. I mean, Taylor is too. I get it. But like, Kid Rock has no endorsements. Like, Kid Rock is a man for himself, and that sounds wrong, but like, he doesn't have people sponsor him because he doesn't want to do the sponsors, but he generally
He doesn't want to have
he
to
doesn't
feel,
want to have to feel like he's gonna get something taken away from
right.
him.
He wants to be able to speak how he wants to speak,
Yeah.
do what he wants to do.
He's
And,
an American, wants to shoot his guns like
yeah.
Bullet Valentina.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. I don't know that I have too much more tea, honestly. So, was that an earpiece in Kamala's ear? Do you think it was? I know people put out the earrings, today or whatever, or yesterday. I don't know what day it is, but I don't know. Could have been. Doesn't matter if it was. Like, if she got leaked the questions, what's the matter if she has an earpiece? Could you imagine talking while listening to an earpiece and then trying not to, like, blub up what you're saying?
I mean, that's no different than, I mean, do I think NFL players have earpieces and they change the play and they talk? I don't know.
That's a play. That's not speaking.
It's not. But still, you're about to take Crosby to the face, and they're like, "Hey, Crosby's on the right side," and
Oh, so did they?
and then they audible and
You
this,
better
that.
not be wrong. You
I
don't
don't
want
know.
to be on the wrong side of Crosby.
No, you do not. I mean, I don't know if they have earpieces.
We haven't watched him play. We didn't watch the Raiders game
Raiders.
last week.
Did they?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What did the Raiders do last
Did they
week?
win? Fact checkers. Yes.
Okay, I don't know. I want to catch the Raiders game this week. I want to watch Crosby. I want to be a Crosby fan. But I said the word want. Sorry.
Hey, so we were a few tequilas in last night, but we did win your jersey.
I always do that. It's so low.
Yes.
Where I go so high. I don't know.
So this is
They did not win. Raiders did not
They
win.
did not
I'm going to
win.
watch the game this week.
Jenny's birthday is in 5 days.
And he got this beautiful chain today.
She did, but don't make me look bad. We've been giving her all kinds of things, and
Yeah,
That's
I'm
okay.
just messing around. I get way more than enough of what I deserve. I'm just joking.
But
It
anyways,
was just funny because we went today and then Brandon came home with a chain and I was like, well, what did Jenny get? And I didn't get anything because they have lots of stuff. And
yeah.
This was 40% off, so.
Yes.
I like to buy things on sale. We went shopping today, but I told the kids they could only buy things on sale in today's economy. And if I was Taylor Swift, I probably wouldn't be buying things on sale, so.
Well, she doesn't worry about it.
Yeah.
But
All right, you were going to say something.
I forgot what I was going to say because you knocked my chain, man.
I didn't knock your chain.
Then you knocked it 40% off.
Well, I buy things on sale.
But, I mean, is it really 40%
Who doesn't
off?
like a good sale?
But-
No, it is because.
It was. However, when gold goes up, the price of the necklace goes up.
Right.
Right. Right.
Right. Okay, you were saying we had a few shots last night.
Oh, we got your Xavier Worthy.
Worthy.
It's his signed autograph jersey from when he played for the Longhorns. So it's a college jersey.
A worthy. Jersey, a worthy.
So when it comes
it's
in,
an XL, so I'm probably gonna put it on, even though they're like, don't wear it. No, I'm
Well,
probably gonna
we're
wear
gonna
it
have to,
past, and I'm not gonna spill the tea on it, but I'm probably gonna. Yeah, I am. Everybody's telling me I'm not. Like, listen, I have to wear it at least for the thumbnail.
But then we will frame it
Yeah.
and hang it next to John. over
Next to
there.
John Daly, and I have to get boxes for our McGregor and our Dustin Fury gloves. I think the Dustin Fury glove, I think we talked about that last week, it's much better quality than the McGregor glove.
It's really cool.
And it was like half the price.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
But, you know, McGregor, he was in the top 5 of Dana White, or he was in the Dana White's
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
All right, well, let's jump into Noche 306 this weekend, this Saturday. It's the lineup is crazy. Obviously, O'Malley is trying to defend his belt for the second time against Merab.
There's a lot of beef.
There's a lot of beef
between
between
them,
them. O'Malley.
I like the O'Malley punning his head.
O'Malley made a tweet. Is it called a tweet? Twitter?
A
Tweeter?
tweet, yes,
Twitter?
remember the tweeter. Yeah, but it's Twitter, but it's no longer called Twitter. It's now called X, and they're tweets. I don't know if they're called X's now. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. But it used to be called Twitter, and it used to be called tweets. But
Okay.
you call it Tweeter,
Okay. Well,
which is like a very Leon thing to say. Actually, I could like see Leon saying, "Oh, the Tweeter."
well, anyways, O'Malley had made a comment. We'll say that. And to the, I don't want to butcher their names. He's from Georgia.
He's from Georgia. Not obviously not like
Georgia.
Bulldogs, you know.
In
not,
the U.S.,
you know, North
like the
West,
Georgia,
but like
the
Georgia,
country.
the country. You're saying it right. It's Georgia.
Georgia. Okay.
Yeah.
So to the Georgians, I guess
that probably sounds wrong,
but no, that's
the people of Georgia.
But no, okay. O'Malley had said, "Are all Georgians?" Or he had to put Ians.
Ian.
Are they all runts? Making fun of Merab's size because Merab's, a shorter guy. Where O'Malley,
Well, but he's not that much
I don't know.
shorter.
And then I don't. There's been a lot of beef talking, and then Merab came back and said, "If I see you in the streets."
He's only 5'6".
Right.
Marab is only my height.
Yes, that's why he called him a runt. So, anyways, it
Look at
goes
these
like.
nice sheets I made. Look at them. They look all fancy like.
So he was making fun of the size, and Merab got offended and said, "You can't talk about our country, our people.
My people,
It-
yeah.
If I see you in the streets before the fight, our fight, it will never make it to the octagon."
Okay.
And then he cooled down, and
No, he went on. He went on to say more, and this defines his character. O'Malley doesn't have the best character either, I don't feel, but
Said
you have
something-
to spill the tea on the second
he
portion
even
of
said
the
something that
comment.
he would slap.
Marab said,
He would even probably slap O'Malley's wife.
what the fuck?
I mean, he was in the heat of the moment.
I think that's okay.
And-
Dana wears his fine, man.
But anyways, then he came back and apologized that he shouldn't have said that.
No.
But that they would not fight in the streets. That doesn't define his
That he
legacy.
shouldn't have said that
He
about
should have
his
said that about
wife.
his wife. That doesn't define his legacy. His legacy is in the octagon. And come Saturday night, you will see where his legacy lies. And that he has no bad beef with O'Malley. He just going to let that go, and he's going to keep it professional. But he did say O'Malley will run from him in the octagon, making it a boring fight. and he's going to have to chase him all over the octagon.
Okay, well, O'Malley was the dog for weeks. I've been watching Noche for a while. I've been watching the O'Malley and the Ortega fight. O'Malley has been the dog for weeks, and then we're coming into it, and they're getting into their camps, and now O'Malley's the favorite, and Merab is the dog. So O'Malley's coming in at live Hard Rock. We bet on Hard Rock here in the state of Florida. Our link will be in the comments. If you need a good betting app, we enjoy it. O'Malley's coming at negative 140, and Merab's at plus 110. So you got the stats on this fight. Like, you want me to cover the stats and you cover the fun facts, or you want to do it all?
Well, hell. I'll let you cover that. I cover the fun
I made
facts.
these nice sheets. I think they may be hard to read. I don't know, but they look pretty cool.
The viewers cannot.
Yeah, look. I mean, I worked really hard on them, so. All right, so here we go. So the records are O'Malley's 18-1, only lost one fight, and he's defended his title twice, right?
Yes.
Merab's record is 17-4. They're both coming off a win. Obviously, O'Malley's from the U.S., Merab's from Georgia. And
Merab's coming off a 10-fight win streak.
A win streak. Okay, well, Merab is only 5'6". We already discussed that. Where O'Malley's 5'11". O'Malley's reach is 72 inches. He's got a 4-inch reach over Merab, coming in at 4 inches. Merab it's a 10-fight win streak, 3 wins by knockout, and 1 win by submission. And O'Malley down here, he's got a 12-fight win streak. Is that going to be right?
I do not know.
But I mean, as far as like their significant strikes, it's like O'Malley's 61%, Merab's 41%. But takedown defense, Merab comes in at 80%, and O'Malley comes in at 62%. So like, and then like by decision, Merab is 75% by decision, where O'Malley is only O'Malley is 67% by knockout TKO. I'm going with O'Malley. I already chose O'Malley.
We know how he fights. He is a runner, which that is his style.
But he's gonna like run at him.
He runs, he
punch,
backs
not
up.
like run from him.
Yeah. But hey, before we get to the next fight,
Yeah.
I want to remind you,
Okay.
a few episodes ago,
Yeah.
we had made a $50 bet.
On O'Malley?
No.
No, on Ortega.
No.
Oh, fuck, what?
If Trump will or will not show
Oh,
up to
he
Noche,
won't be there. Trump won't be
$50,
there.
he's gonna be there.
It's $50 for the Hard Rock app. He's not going to be there. Now, I hope I get to see Theo. You know, maybe Taylor from Bussin's there. I'm thinking of who else might be there. You know, you might see Ivanka or, you know, Donald Trump Jr.
And Senior.
Donald Trump Sr. is not going to be there. I'm trying to think of who else you might see. But, I mean, maybe Kid Rock.
Okay.
Yeah, Noche at the Sphere. I don't know. Kid Rock may be like, that's too much for me, man. But before we move to the next slide, did you see the video where Dana said he was going to give a fan $25,000
To go Easter egg hunting?
if they found all the Easter eggs? So it was really weird, very cryptic, but it's like, so here's the thing. He said the world is going to evolve. The world is going to evolve throughout Noche. And he was like, whether you see birds flying, or you see the blue sky, or you see this, that, or the other, there's going to be Easter eggs, which is a very Taylor Swift thing. So, but there'll be Easter eggs, and to the fan who finds all the Easter eggs, they will get $25,000. Now, I haven't seen, he said they were working out with legal. I haven't seen any specifics like, oh, there's a website and you enter the Easter eggs here. Oh, it's only available to the live audience. I don't really know. But
Someone's going to win $25,000.
Super excited to see what it's about. I mean, the thing at the Sphere is like tonight there was a live press conference there.
For free.
For free. Like, Dana White paid so much money for the Sphere, and then last minute, like just the beginning of this week, announced that the press conference has free parking and you can get in for free tonight. Like, I probably would have fucking flew out to Vegas just for all of the free stuff. And then tomorrow, the weigh-ins are open and free to the public with free parking at the Sphere.
Yeah, probably 30.
And then like Saturday, I'm here. I got my class. On Saturday, there's like a meet and greet. It's not with the Noche fighters, but it's like Cortez, you know, the LOL looking doll girl, and a couple other people. Do you know that I think that?
Do you know if
actually
when we
think-
go to Vegas and she sees you, she's probably gonna knock your LOL looking head off. Boom.
I mean, I don't look like an LOL, but I mean, I think it's a compliment. And you know, if she's watching, I don't care if she knocks me out. But hold up, wait a minute, because Brian Ortega is engaged to Tracy Cortez. Is that the LOL girl? I gotta see if it was the same person.
What?
Because she's a UFC fighter.
Right.
So anyways, all of this you can go to at the Sphere for free. Obviously, you can't attend Noche for free, but they're doing all these events so that you get into the Sphere, you get to see it, free parking, you get to see the fighters. Like, how flippin' cool.
Yeah.
All right, you got any more fun facts about it?
Not about. No, let's. It is.
It is. Okay. So that, I mean, Brian Ortega's fight is next, and I did not end up going with Ortega, but I love Brian Ortega.
Over with, though. It's
Oh.
over with. Their relationship has ended, but both fighters continue to excel in their careers and personal lives.
Oh, okay,
And
so
it was July
Wikipedia,
12th.
July 12th. Okay, because Wikipedia told me today that that's who he was engaged to.
I mean, that was. No.
Who knows? Okay, so we have Alexa Grasso, and Valentina Shevchenko, but she's known as the Bullet Valentina. So this chick is like hardcore. Like I watch videos, Bullet Valentina. I watched videos of her today training on the Rio Grande River. Like legit, she is like punching and kicking. Like she's like up to here in water and like punching, and like her kicks come out of the water, and like she's swimming like upstream in the river. Like,
That's
are there gators down there? That was my first thought. You know, we have gators. You don't get in water like that here.
Where
you do.
where is it at?
It's she's in El Paso, Texas. And she's training in the Rio Grande. So that's like what borders Texas and Mexico.
Oh, I don't know.
And that's where she does her training at. She is a hell of a shooter. She loves to shoot ARs and handguns. She has a tattoo of a handgun on her side. She's the dog, plus 110.
That's really not that big of a plus 110.
Yeah, Alexa Grasso though, she's the defending champ, negative 140. I don't know. I did go with Valentina on this one. They both coming off of a draw. How are both last fights coming off of a draw? How has that even happened?
Hopefully it's not a boring fight then.
Well, okay, well, Alexa Grasso has 5 first-round finishes and Valentina has 6 first-round finishes. So they have finishing capability. 4 wins by knockout, 8 wins by knockout. Their records are 16-3 for for Grasso and 23-4 for Valentina. So
I'm
Valentina's
taking
been down.
Valentina.
And Grasso is out of Mexico, and it is Noche night. And then the reach is just, you know, a 1-inch difference. But I really liked what I had to read about Valentina earlier. So Alexa Grasso, though, she's a Mexican professional. She's the current champ. She's also really cool. She's an analysis for UFC Espanol. So like when they do UFC on like the Spanish channels, like she's an announcer and she's there analyzing all of it. I thought that was really cool. In the first part of her 18-month career, like I thought this was really cool. She had 3 knockouts and 2 by decision with 0 losses. But her UFC debut was in 2014. So she's been fighting for 10 years.
Yeah.
And in that 10 years, she has had, 20 fights? So that's 2 fights a year.
Yeah, that's every 6 months, yeah.
And then Valentina, she says that finishing Alexa is her #1 goal. Like, it's not going to go to decision. She's going to finish her. She's also a dancer. She's a beautiful dancer. Like, so I've been, like, stalking Instagrams. And she has all these, like, she is, like, a trained dancer. Like, she had to have had some dance in her background.
Didn't you start dancing the other night?
I did. I took some dance lessons from my 8-year-old, and they were pretty good. She's a real good dancer. I can never dance like she does, but she did teach me some things.
She did.
All right, so I got Valentina for the win on this one, going with the dog. We both do.
Yep.
Okay.
So I have 2 dogs. The last 2 fights I have 2 dogs.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Oh,
dogs,
my
actually.
payout would be really good.
Well, yeah, and the
And you gotta make my bet so I don't mess up. And
I'm gonna do that.
And
All
tell the
main
people.
cards, my fight exclusive, the all main cards to go knockout, TKO, or disqualification is plus 20,000. I bet a $5 bet that pays $1,005.
Let's go.
Let's go. And then to finish inside, or to finish out,
But
what?
then, no.
No, to go the distance, it's not that great. Next is Ortega and Lopez. I'm doing a lot of talking. This is my fight too.
Well, yeah, it is your fight.
Okay. Brian Ortega, I'm a huge fan. I watched the odds on this fight for a while, like I did the O'Malley fight. Ortega has always been the dog. I don't really understand. He's old, or only like by like 4 years.
4 years.
Been fighting for a while. He does have 2 kids. I did think he was engaged to Tracy, the LOL doll, the fighter. But Brian grew up in Section 8 housing in California. He was born and raised in California. He does have citizenship in Mexico and the U.S., which I thought was cool. His father said that he could no longer pay for lessons, and Gracie picked him up.
You're talking about Ortega, and that's Lopez.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know. Lopez is. I don't know.
Lopez is a Mexican national. Actually, he's not. He's fighting out of Mexico, but he is actually from Brazil.
Okay.
I got my back straight. Lopez, because do you actually know it's Diego Lopez da Silva? Remember the da Silva fighters?
Da Silva.
Of Silva. So, no, I'm not. Ortega was born and raised in California. He has U.S. and Mexico citizenship.
Nice.
He grew up in Section 8 housing in California. His dad said he could no longer pay for the lessons. One of the Gracies picked up his tuition and paid for him, ended up coaching him and taking him all the way through. Diego Lopez was born in Brazil. He is a Brazilian, but he is fighting out of Mexico. So South America, move up to Mexico,
I don't know. Diego.
Lopez is so fast.
He's fast. He's quick. Lopez all the way.
Well, okay, so the odds are negative 190 for Lopez, plus 145 for Ortega. Lopez is coming in at 5'11", where Ortega is only 5'8". Lopez has a 3.5-inch reach. Ortega was, I don't think, this is what's confusing to me. When they did the Road to the UFC, or the Ultimate Fighter, Lopez was on Volk's team, and Volk and Ortega were opposing coaches.
Yes.
Yes. And Ortega already kind of riled up the guys, and they were it could have been just all show, but there was a match at the house where they 2 people went at each other, and I want to say it was Ortega and Lopez.
I think that wasn't a physical. I think it was just kind of a wrestling, playing around.
Okay, well, I don't know. Lopez is fast. He's quick. He's young. He's very built. Ortega is. I thought he was tall, but he's not taller than Lopez. And he's kind of a slow fighter to me. I'm still an Ortega fan. I am going to end up going with Lopez.
I have Lopez.
That's all my fun facts.
Fun
We got
facts.
some fights now.
Okay.
We're still on the main card. Oh, did anybody notice we started different tonight? We're starting with the main card and going backwards. We started with the main card fight.
The next fight is Daniel Zolhuber versus Esteban
Ribovics.
Ribovic.
We watched Ribovics fight before.
Yes. Daniel is
Okay,
negative.
all of his stats are in red.
Right.
Okay.
Daniel is negative 230 to Esteban's plus 175. I'm gonna take Daniel on this,
Okay.
but let's see.
I got Daniel too. I mean, negative 230.
Daniel's
I went with the odds on this one.
15 wins, 1 loss. Esteban is 13-1. They're both coming in off of a win.
Mhm.
Let's see. Size, height comparisons. Daniel 6'1" to 5'10". Daniel does have an 8-inch reach.
Huge 8-inch reach. That's why I was like, yep, negative 230, and he's got the reach.
And he has a 4.5-inch leg reach
Yeah.
as well.
I definitely think that it's going to be a good fight.
I don't think it's going to be a good fight. I think it's going to be a submission.
You think Daniel's going to
Daniel's going to submit him. Yep. I do
It is
think that.
the Golden Boy versus the El Gringo. So obviously Esteban is the Mexican fighter on this one. Noche.
Here's another upset.
Oh, you got this one with Ode Osborne. I wish I knew more about this one, but I chose
Well, yeah. You have Ode Osborne. He's plus 115 versus Ronaldo Rodriguez.
We both took the dog on this one. Both
Yes.
took Ode.
Ode is 12 wins, 7 losses, but he's good. His record doesn't show it.
I like his hair. Like, look at all the different
Where
colors.
Ronaldo's 17 and 2. I mean, we'll see what they're. Ode is coming in off of a loss. Ronaldo, he's coming in off of a win. Size comparison, everything else lines up. Well, 5'6" and 5'7", but the reach, there's a
insane.
7.5 inch reach for Ode.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, Osborne has a 7.5 inch reach. Dude looks like a beast. I like his hair and golden dog on this one, plus 115. You had fun facts about this one, didn't you?
Not this one, no. Not at all. That was
Okay.
a fun fact. Me.
That was fun fact, too.
All right.
Okay.
Next is another female fight. You want to talk about this one?
Oh, this is the one that's so even. So I'm not choosing a winner on this one. As you know, I'm not a fan of female fights, really. Not that I don't think that females should be fighting, that's what I'm saying. It's just like a lot of them are kind of boring, and they tend to go the distance, and they're nothing real extreme, and then it just really depends on, I don't think anything less. But both of their odds are negative 115. There's nothing really that separates them size-wise. They're the same. Takedown defense, they're the same. Takedown accuracy, Dumont might have a little bit more, but I'm not gonna choose a winner on this fight. So I'm gonna leave this one up.
It's a
to
pick 'em.
decision.
You pick 'em.
It is. It's a you pick 'em, and I don't have a pick 'em for it. I just don't got one. So pouring the shots, huh?
Yep.
All right. So while we're doing that, I was going to say there's something. Oh. So while we're talking about like all the Taylor stuff and like Taylor endorsing Kamala and like just kind of like a damper on the world, but there are 3 Britneys in this world that I think everyone should go follow. I think you should follow Brittany Mahomes. I think that all of our young women of America should follow Brittany Mahomes,
Brittany Aldean.
Brittany Aldean, and Brittany Kelly. These are 3 Britneys who are rocking their Republican strong woman bullshit, and they are not like.
There it is.
Did you?
It's okay. I spilled the tea.
They're still the tea. They're not like coming out and like bashing anyone, but they are supportive of Trump. I know there's that controversy about Trump commenting on Brittany Mahomes and then Taylor Swift. And do I think Trump should have commented at all? No, he should have took the high road, like Cobazal, and just not said anything. But it's important for our young women to follow like-minded people and not just follow all this woke, whatever you want to call it. So shout out Brittany Mahomes, Brittany Kelly, Brittany Aldean. Go follow them. They are 3 aspiring entrepreneur Republican women. Cheers. Whoa.
That's what I said. I spilled the tea.
Can you spill the tea with my shot? Like, it's a rumor. I can't even.
It has my name on it.
Yeah. That caught right anything past that point. Cheers. There's a hair on it too.
Don't.
Cheers, y'all. Cheers to the Britneys of the world that I like.
What about the ones you don't like? No, I'm just joking.
Is there a Britney I don't like?
No, I don't know of any Britneys that you don't like.
I mean, I do. That's unusual. No? Your name's not Brittany. Kamala. Yeah, I don't like Kamala. That was funny. Okay. Torres and Ignacio.
All
Coming
right.
right back into Noche. I think we're like moving off the main card here. We haven't even moved our thing, but yes. So the Dumont and Aldana, the female fight that they were pretty even, that's taking us into the prelims. This is the second to the last prelim fight. So
It's
these are gonna go
Manuel
quick.
Torres coming in at, let's see, he's actually favored to win. He's at negative 130 versus Ignacio Bahamas. Yes.
Bahamondes.
Yes.
We both went with the dog. We both went with Ignacio on this one.
Ignacio, I mean, let's see.
We're looking here just at reach comparison. So Ignacio's on the right.
They're 2 inches. There's not much. I mean, there's not much difference as far as like size, height.
Obviously, Ignacio's fighting out of Mexico.
I mean, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good fight. Both of them, 85 and 88% takedown defense. Yeah.
What is it that made us choose the dog on this one? I know we sat in there and we went through all of it.
Well,
10 wins by knockout, 7 wins by knockout, 1 submission, 7 submissions, 7 first round finishes, 14 first round finishes. I wonder why.
I don't know.
You still feel confident with your decision?
I do, because you actually Google him and you said he's the Mexican badass.
Ignacio? I'm gonna change my vote here. I'm gonna change my bet. I'm gonna change my bet to Manuel. I see nothing that leads me to think that Ignacio is going to upset the fight.
Well, you were talking about, this is why you got the stats whenever you drug them over, I think.
I just mixed them up.
Yeah. Let's just scratch that
He's
one.
supposed to go
for
over
this.
here and he's supposed to go over there.
Yeah.
And then, so I chose this guy. I tried to choose because he has 14 first round finishes. So I did not go for the dog. I go for the favorite. I'm choosing Manuel Torres and not Ignacio.
I'm going to reevaluate my own stats and look them
Okay.
up.
But so this one, I think, again, this was a new format that I did the cards in. But on this one, I messed up
Yes.
the headshots here. The stats are still correct versus the red and blue, but you know, it's a little hard. But Manuel El Loco, I'm going with him. You got the female fight next. Ketlin Souza versus Yasmin Yarigio. She's negative 500. You don't got to talk much about it. Just go with the negative
Yasmin
500.
is negative
I
500.
spilled my paper.
Ketlin is plus 350. I mean, I don't know. If somebody wants to throw a couple dollars down on the upset,
It would be a good
it's not the
fight.
biggest upset. The first fight of the night is the biggest upset.
So who? Oh, and he's okay. The first fight of the night is the most favorited fighter, which obviously makes it the biggest upset. This is a good upset, just kind of like bet on the side. There was another one that I said I was going to bet on the side for, but I don't remember who it was.
The Lopez fight.
Yeah, Ortega. But this one is weird. It was a last minute so Edgar Chairez. You want to talk about it?
No, I have the last, or actually the first, the last fight to talk about.
All right, so Joshua
First fight of the
Van
night.
was the last minute addition to this fight. If you go to UFC.com, you actually can't pull up stats like the other ones. It just won't expand, it won't go. So Joshua Van, the last minute fighter, actually is favored at negative 230. But Edgar, he's had a full camp, and I stalked his Facebook, and man, he looks ready. So I'm going with Edgar on this one. He has 7 wins by submission, 4 wins by knockout, 8 first round finishes. Other dude is he has 6 wins by knockout, 2 by submission, and only 2 first round finishes. Edgar has a 6-inch reach and a 2-inch height advantage. I just didn't see anything, again, it's not financial advice, I'm not a professional, but I didn't see anything that makes Joshua Van coming in as a last minute fighter look like he was going to win the fight. So, I took Edgar. You took Edgar.
I took Edgar.
So, Edgar on that one, I'm confident. I feel confident in that. Do you need me to do something?
Nope, I do not.
Okay.
So the last fight we're going to talk about, but the first fight of the night is actually, I mean, I'm looking forward to this fight. It's Raul Rosa versus
Rojas.
No, it's Raul Rosas versus
Okay.
Arola. I don't know.
Rolling?
Yes, but what's really cool?
Most favored fighter.
Yes. Raul's negative 900. And a couple fun facts about Raul is he's very, very young. he was on Dana White's Contender Series. He was like 17.
I was gonna say, didn't you say like he was like
He was
under
like
18?
Under 18 when he won.
He's 19 now.
He's 19. He has a couple fights that he's won in the octagon. He has more professional fights than he does amateur fights.
Okay.
And the last 2 fights he won, after he won, he asked Dana White for $50,000. And he said, I need to buy my mama a new minivan. And then he won his next fight and asked Dana White for $50,000 and said, I need to buy my mama a new mobile home. So I wonder what he's going to ask for this week.
He's the most favorite fighter, negative 900. I can't wait to see.
But
I don't like when people ask for money, but I mean that's pretty cool that you're asking.
he has a very rare. I can't use the word suffers, but he has Pallister syndrome.
But okay, so I'm looking at him. So does that mean he has the cleft lip, or is that not what that means?
I don't know. I don't want to know why the doc. I mean, he has Pallister syndrome.
Which is like a dysmorphia of like your
The face, physical and mental, is what Pallister is.
attributes, right? Like so, like
I don't know exactly.
everything's not evened out.
I don't know exactly why he.
Kind of looks like he has a smashed face.
I don't know. He has Pallister syndrome, so just if you want to know.
But he didn't
Google
have
it.
any mental complications from it.
No. I mean, he's a
19,
great.
and he looks
He's a
real
great
fit.
fighter. He's awesome. If you guys just watch him, he's awesome.
I mean, he's
But
successful.
another cool thing is his opponent.
He looks
He
tiny.
he's tiny, and I don't know where he's from. China, and growing up, they lived a nomadic lifestyle,
Oh,
which
that's
was
different.
yes.
I'm
So-
sure that's what I told my daughter. I'm sure they unschooled too. You know, we unschool. We just learn whatever you want
So-
to learn. Obviously, as a nomad,
They were his family, they were herders. They lived a nomadic lifestyle.
herders.
So those who don't know what nomadic means, so you don't. There, we actually have. No, we can't see that. So they lived out of a tent. They just lived off the land, and they hunted. And every day they hunted, fished, whatever. They
And
found
they
their own
moved their
water.
camp?
They moved their camp. Maybe not every day or every couple days, but they lived a nomadic lifestyle, and they just lived off the land, which is
Moana,
a lot of people in the
that's
old
what I
days
think.
did that, So I mean,
Yeah, but in the current days, he did a lot of
in
people still
current
do it.
days, yeah, I don't know.
What's wrong with it?
Not heck, if we don't have to, pay for all our kids, why not? We only have 2 kids. But
Yeah,
they're wants, which is
there won't.
their wants. But what's real funny is we were talking to our child on the way home about buying something.
Something at Five Below.
Something.
Do you like Five
No,
Below?
that's not
That's
what I
a
was-
liberal store.
That's not even what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
We were talking to our other child about buying something coming up and told her how she could achieve it, etc. And before we could even finish the sentence, our other child blurted in, "Well, what do I get?" Real loud.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That happened a couple of times today when I was shopping. Not trying to ruffle any feathers, but I do think we're raising some spoiled ass kids, and we need to. Well, so now they're like they have to earn their cell phone. Like it's not even that. Like
They don't earn it.
Their cell phones are like they're a cell phone and a tablet, and so like it's probably $125
Each.
per kid
Yeah.
if you break the bill down. And so they get $25 allowance per week. So 1 week it goes to their cell phone and 1 week it goes to their tablet. So they're paying $50 of their $125 bill, or they're earning $50 of their $125 bill, so less than 50%. And then 1 week of allowance goes to their animals. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like we legit spend like $100 a month in cat litter alone. That doesn't include cat food or dog food or wet cat food or new leashes or new harnesses or when we go
Flea
on
tick,
trips.
or
Frontline. Fuck, it doesn't include Frontline.
Boarding's
Or like
expensive.
when we go on trips and having to pay for all this stuff. So 1 week they pay $25 for the animals, and then the last week they get to cash in $25 for themselves. I think it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
I would be ecstatic if I was a kid, but like I used to have to buy like my own shampoo and conditioner. Like, I mean, like I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say, but like my own clothes, blah blah blah. Our kids don't have to buy their own face wash or their own shampoo or their own like. They're young, but even when they're teenagers, they won't have to buy all that. So I think they're pretty blessed. But I don't want to be like raised just really spoiled kids to where they don't think they have to earn anything either.
Definitely not. I mean, I wasn't spoiled. I had to earn my stuff, and you earned your stuff. I don't know. I think we're doing right.
I hope.
I hope.
I hope. So we talked about want, like we mentioned, like wanting to several times here. And if you are following me on Facebook, you've seen my big post about wanting to do better, or like my video about what do you choose. Like there are so many people out there who want to be healthier. There's so many people out there that want to lose weight. There's so many people who want something different, but they don't know how to get there. And then there are a lot of people who they don't really want it, right? They just want to be like, they just want it like given to them. But we're looking for people who want to make money to join our team. But another really huge thing tonight is we had like a conference call with the CEO of Lavelle and GLP-1. So all those tirzepatide, Mounjaro, Segma, I don't even know how to say the other one, Segma, whatever, shots. All those injections where they raise your GLP-1. So we've been learning a lot about that. I did the shots. It made me super sick. I did lose weight. I still have lost weight since I stopped the shots. I resorted to my vitamins to pick me up off the floor where I felt like I was dying to where I could actually live again. But Thrive, Lavelle, is coming out with a natural way to raise your GLP-1 level. So everybody's body produces GLP-1. But Lavelle is they've got a holistic approach that's not synthetic. When you do the injections, it's synthetic, which is fine. You can do this with the synthetic. You can do the shots and the natural way. But the goal is to naturally raise your GLP-1, right? So that's the product that Lavelle has coming out. It's going to be huge, as Donald Trump says. And I can't wait for it because the synthetic GLP-1 was not for me. But it's for everyone because GLP-1 your body naturally produces, and as you age it kind of goes down in production, and so that's why you need to keep your body going. And Thrive always designs products that fill your nutritional gaps, and this is just another one of those. So if you don't want to do the shots, you're on the shots, you're thinking about doing the shots, you can't afford the shots, you can't get the script, you need to get with us because we got something cool coming out, and I can't wait because you know I'm going to be doing it too.
Yes.
Are you going to do it?
I mean, I will.
No, I don't know. Do you want to?
I mean, I'm all about it. I have some pounds to lose.
I don't think so, but I think I had some more, but we've done.
Real quick, I know we're trying to keep it under an hour, so we got a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yesterday she was doing a live.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a little rainy out, and so we had to lift at the windows.
Very rainy. Oh, because of the hurricane that hit Louisiana. Was that you? Were you there?
Anyways, we had the windows up, and she was sitting so you could see the pretty greenery and our backyard oasis, whatnot. And I said, hey, wouldn't it be funny, like, if River, because, currently, as she's sitting outside the camera.
She's going to get super mad at me. I call her Mowgli. Our child is Mowgli. Like, she has the short hair.
She's awesome.
She only wears underwear. She's flippin' phenomenal. But she is Mowgli.
She runs around naked.
Are one of the same. I mean, if she sang Bare Necessities, I would be like, I love Mowgli. I love Jungle Book.
But she's always
grounded,
naked.
always, no shoes, ever.
Ever.
Like, we'll leave the house and we'll get like 45 minutes on the street. She'll be like, I didn't bring any shoes.
Yes. She's awesome. She's but
amazing.
Here, let's take the shot now. I'll finish up the story.
Okay. Cheers to my Mowgli.
Our Mowgli.
Yeah.
Anyways, I said, wouldn't it be funny if she ran around the backyard naked? And Jenny's like, why, while doing it live? She said, please don't allow her to do that. I said, all right, I won't. I'll make sure she has clothes on.
When she comes running.
But anyway, so long story short, took the kids outside. It's kind of misty outside at this moment, and we're playing wiffle ball. And my daughter, little Mowgli over there, she said, Daddy, I need to go pee. And I was like, it's okay, babe. You either go inside or just like we always do. Just sounds really weird. Pop a squat, So she runs over by the side of the house, and she freaks out. And she's running. She's like, Daddy, there's a snake. And I was like, okay. So naturally I run over there, and I look, and my heart sank. And I saw what appeared to be the biggest diamondback rattlesnake I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm freaking out. I'm like, dude, this thing is massive. I'm gonna, And so I yell at Lakin, my oldest. I'm like, grab my gun. And she's like, where's it at? I was like, just grab the gun out of the storm shelter. And so she goes, grabs it, and I was like, gotta get the bullets. And so we couldn't find the bullets for that one. And she's like, go get Mom's new gun. I was like, that's in the bedroom. She's doing it live. This is not going to end up well. We can't go get that gun. And I was like, and she's like, get the gun out of the car. And so I was like, that's a good idea. So I go grab my gun. I keep it in the car, and I lock it. I go up there, and I'm like seconds away from shooting this damn rattlesnake. I mean, I had it locked. I mean, I was zoomed in, but as I looked down the barrel, I noticed that this damn thing hadn't moved in like 30 seconds, which is, I don't know. And so as I approached real slowly, because I'm ready to like just pop it 3 or 4 or 5 times, which would have made Jenny like probably fall over in her live right outside the window. It was a towel. A towel, but it was all curled up.
What towel in the yard
That-
that was left there?
By Grandma. No, I'm just joking.
What's a dolphin score? Your dolphin score.
But
So,
I almost shot a towel
did it?
while on live, Facebook
Oh.
Live.
Yes, that almost happened. And then they told me to come look at this thing afterwards. And like legit, the way that the towel was angled, like the head did look, the top of the towel did look like a head. But Tyreek Hill, we did not talk about Tyreek.
You're at fault, Tyree.
Okay, well, the Mexican cop, he
Can we just
was,
not call him Hispanic?
yeah, the Hispanic cop,
Is it? What do you want to
the
call him?
Hispanic police officer. I know we're getting all kinds of dirty looks right now, but I don't think that he was very professional, or like he put the public in danger,
He
like
did.
by allowing the other teammate to like turn his back and
And
struggle
ruffle
with
through
that
a bag.
and like the dude is like legit trying to hide what's in the bag. It's not racial profiling. It's just like you don't do that. You don't let someone ruffle through a bag. Like the whole window, Tyreek, why would you even say, don't tap on my window like that? Roll your fucking window down. And you don't even have a driver's license. And then you try to say that you gave your driver's license to them to begin with. Now, should they have put him on the ground? Should they have known he was Tyreek Hill? Like, you're a fucking Miami-Dade police officer. Surely you know. And, like, the car he's driving and then all the ranges driving by. It's obviously player arrival time. He shouldn't get any special treatment. But, like, why did they pull him over?
Does it really
even to
matter
begin
who
with?
he is? I mean, look at Hernandez from the Patriots and all those who.
Moron.
No, because they actually pulled guns and shot people. So it doesn't really matter who you are or who you think they are.
Oh, you know who you're talking about.
But
I mean,
Her-
Morgan's
well,
being
then
like
Jay.
prosecuted, but blah, blah, blah.
Well, yeah. Doesn't he go to court
Yeah,
next
like
week?
no, I think it was pushed back to December.
Oh, they pushed it again?
I think they pushed it. I'm not for sure, but like Tyreek, you know, he did come out afterwards. I don't know about the Dolphins coach. I've never really known about the Dolphins coach. He just stood at the podium and like talked down to the ground the whole time. And he was like, I have never been racially profiled. I can't comment on what. And like, was that even it? Like, dude was speeding. Dude didn't have a seatbelt on. Dude refused to roll down his window. Dude didn't have a driver's license. Dude was combative. Like, was pushing him on the ground excessive? Are we thankful that the Dolphins, like, people came out?
Oh, I
and,
just
like,
had knee surgery. I just had knee surgery, but I want to be a cop. I don't know.
That's what he said.
Right.
He said, I got a state trooper hat, and I want to work together to make this right for our community, right for me, and right for them. Well, maybe just be forthcoming. Hey, I'm
Sorry.
Tyreek Hill. I was speeding. I
apologize. Here's my license or my.
I'll
my-
gladly pay the ticket. Gladly pay the ticket. I can afford that, and then I'll be on about my way.
And even buy a couple electric scooters for him.
I mean, who did that? Who bought those CF motos?
BK. Oh no, BK bought
Bikes. He bought
bikes.
Brian Kelly bought bikes for the Panama City.
Just to be
police
nice.
officers. Just
No, was it Panama City or Walton County?
Maybe it was Walton County.
It may have been both. Who knows?
Okay.
But
Oh
he-
no, it was Walton County, and then it was like roofs for people in Bay County.
Oh yeah,
after
he
Michael.
went and roofed some
But
roofs.
who bought the CF motos for the NOLA Police Department? Who did that?
I don't know.
Oh, I wish I knew. And then, what did Morgan buy? Those Broadway police officers. Surely he bought them something,
Maybe meet and
He's
greet.
just so quiet.
Wouldn't it be funny if they did the walkout with him?
Yeah, I mean, so like Morgan's walkout was iconic. And did we talk about Jolly and Machine Gun Kelly?
We did.
And how did they even, like, why? Why?
Why?
Not lies, but why? But like, anyways, Morgan, like, it would be really nice.
He has a new song coming.
Yeah, we talked about that too. But if, I hold Morgan like up as high as other people hold Taylor. And so it would be really wonderful if dude would like step up and speak out about his beliefs and at least try to get like some people on board, but he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna use his platform for the wrong thing because he is not affected by politics. I get it, and he's not taking a stance. I get it. I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Trump 2024.
2024,
Don't forget,
2028.
Do your research. You go to the grocery store, you go to the gas station, you pay taxes, what else? I mean, like, the inflation is unreal. So,
Yeah.
that's my final. What you got?
Let's see. I'm not going to throw this out there too quick, too fast, because I do not know. But we may not be here in 2 weeks for a podcast. We may be doing our podcast down in the islands.
About that.
Oh, no?
There's no cruises for those specific dates. Like with any cruise line. Now, I didn't search Carnival. I did not search Carnival. I've never been on a Carnival cruise. Can't say I want to go. But I searched Royal, Disney, and Margaritaville. And there are not any cruises for our specific date range that we have. So we may have to do something different. It may not be a cruise.
What would you guys do?
Well, where would you go? Last minute trip. You want to go to Nashville. You want to go to Gatlinburg. You want to go to the Keys. You want to go to NOLA. Like,
You want to go to Oklahoma, play some red respin?
ooh. I mean, the kids would love to see the kids.
I know, we got 4 days.
Well, we did have 4 days. Now we are currently down to 3, I think. Or we did have 5, and now we're down to 4. Something like that.
It'll probably all get canceled. We'll probably end up at
Cancel
fire.
culture on our calendar. I was just trying not to go to Biloxi or Atmore. We got some days off coming up. And so we always go somewhere, and it's September, and it's my birthday, and we always live it up. But the cruises go like
How old are you
Friday
going to
through
be?
Monday.
30?
30.
30. You're beautiful for 30.
I think I'm going to be like 39.
8.
38. I don't know. Do you ever actually keep track of how old you are? I don't know. But I think we're at an hour now. So
Yeah, we're hour
I should
2.
probably final it.
Final.
Peace out. Where's the outro?
Noche 306
UFC
this Saturday.
306, Noche, UFC Vegas at the Sphere. Oh, we didn't talk about the Contender Series. That shit was wild. So make sure you check out the Contender Series on Tuesday too. We'll talk about that. We watched the debate. We didn't watch all of it, but it was good.
Cheers, y'all.
All right, cheers, y'all. Final.